This video is part of a series that shows a positive approach towards India. Like this video if you too believe in the future of India, and subscribe to this channel if you want me to make more positive videos about India. Let's grow to 1 million subscribers and show the world what India is capable of. Thank you for your support.
I know you are here for my India videos. We'll get to the India stuff in a moment. But for those of you who don't know it yet, I now also have a travel channel on YouTube. So please subscribe to that channel too, so that you can watch all my trips to England, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, etc. I also do urban exploring, so I search and explore creepy, abandoned buildings. And I just uploaded a video about the abandoned madhouse on the hill. You might find that an exciting and creepy video. So here is the link to my new travel channel. And I will put the link to my new travel channel in the description below this video. So thank you very much, and now back to India.
Finally, it has happened. T-Series is bigger than PewDiePie. T-Series is now the biggest YouTube channel in the world. T-Series, congratulations. Perhaps PewDiePie will bounce back, but for now, T-Series has the largest number of YouTube subscribers in the world. It really was an inevitable outcome. The number of T-Series subscribers has been growing much faster than PewDiePie for a very long time. And looking at the number of views, T-Series already was the largest YouTube channel in the world for many years in a row. So T-Series, you did a great job. For many years, you've been giving the public wonderful entertainment, and your #1 spot on YouTube is very well deserved. Well done. You India, you win. Let's say that again. You India, you win. But let's elaborate on this a bit more. If an Indian YouTube channel can be the largest YouTube channel in the world, why stop here? Look at the YouTube channel of Sony Entertainment India. Technically not an Indian YouTube channel, but mainly targeted at Indian people. They are the number 10 in the world with over 40 million subscribers, and they're growing very rapidly. Within a few years, they can become the number 2 in the world. And then there is Z Music Company, just like T-Series. They are an Indian entertainment company. They have over 30 million subscribers on YouTube, and they're growing very rapidly. They can be the number 3 in the world in the year 2020. This way, India can take over YouTube. Remember, the CEO of Google is also Indian. Indian entertainment is extremely popular in India and in many other parts of South Asia. But YouTube is a global platform that can popularize Indian entertainment on a worldwide scale. It could help to show India from an entirely different perspective than many people are used to. The international media haven't done a very good job for the past few years, continuously showing the downside of India, even when it was completely ridiculous, like when the Thomson Reuters Foundation made up the story that India is the most dangerous country in the world. It was a total nonsense story, but most of the Western media repeated it, defaming India in an unprecedented way. Of course, India has serious problems. No one in India denies that. But come on, give India a break and some time to settle its issues. India has been ruled by foreign invaders for 2 centuries, and it is only independent since 1947. It takes some time for 1 billion people to crawl from the deepest pit of poverty one can imagine. Right before the British rule, India was the largest economy in the world, with a 25% share in the global economy. When the British rulers left, India was down to 4% of the world economy, and hundreds of millions of Indians were poor, homeless, and in bad health. No other country in the world ever faced such a dramatic setback on such a huge scale. So there isn't an instruction manual on how to recover 1 billion people from 2 centuries of looting. India had to find out all of that on its own, by trial and error, and gradually progressing towards a better future. It takes time, effort, energy, courage, and creativity to get such a huge country on its feet again. And it would darn well help if the media influencers like PewDiePie show some more of the cool, beautiful and entertaining stuff that India has to offer, instead of mainly focusing on the problems that India hasn't managed to solve yet. But as it appears, that doesn't happen by itself. And you know why? Positive news doesn't sell. People only buy newspapers if they contain enough bad news. It's the same with YouTubers. YouTubers who focus on the positive side, who try to encourage and motivate people. Most of their channels will remain relatively small. But YouTubers who bring bad news, who ridicule and insult people, YouTubers who set bad examples, and who do the stuff that we don't want our children to see or do, those kinds of YouTubers grow into the biggest YouTubers in the world. At least, that is how it always has been. But now that T-Series has become the largest YouTube channel in the world, I am starting to have my doubts. Because T-Series, no doubt, absolutely is a positive channel. It brings great music, spectacular dancing, beautiful people, and wonderful movie sets. T-Series doesn't ridicule or insult people. They just want to entertain people. So maybe the time has come for a dramatic paradigm shift. As of now, YouTube will focus on the positive side because that is what solves problems instead of creating them. In the light of this new era, I think I now dare to phrase a challenge for PewDiePie. PewDiePie, for the past year, you have almost made a career out of ridiculing people, and especially Indian people. Instead of continuing to ridicule Indian people, I'm asking you now, for once, make a positive video about India. Can you do that? Being positive about India. Is there any way for you to create content about India without ridiculing Indian people and instead encouraging and motivating them? Can you do that, PewDiePie? Make a positive video about India. I think you can do it. I think you want to do it because deep down inside, I know that you will feel much better if you say nice things about India instead of the roasting, the dissing and trolling that you have done so far towards India. PewDiePie, when you go to sleep, what do you want to say to yourself? Haha, I have insulted 1 billion Indian people today. No, that's not what you want. You want to do the right thing. And now that T-Series has proven to be the champion of YouTube, the king of YouTube, this is the perfect moment for you to completely change your attitude towards India. Just give it a try, man. Make a positive video about India. For example, about the great monuments of India, or the wonderful Indian food, or the deep and profound Indian philosophies that form the foundation of its culture, or about the Indian space program. They sent a rocket to Mars, did you know that? They were successful in their first attempt. Amazing, isn't it? Or make a video about the Indian economy, the fastest growing major economy in the world. Or make a video about the Indian movie and music industry and how entertaining it is. That would be logical since you've been so occupied with dissing T-Series all the time. Really, PewDiePie, if you want to make a positive video about India, if you really want that, there are endless possibilities to choose from. I started to make positive videos about India about a year ago, and I've made about 30 of them so far. And yes, making positive videos about India, you will not reach as many people as you want. Unfortunately, people love bad news, and the public, especially the people in the West, they just love the way you ridicule Indians. So if you're gonna stop that, you will see your view count go down dramatically, and you will certainly make far less money than you're used to. But come on, be honest. You have made plenty of dollars for the past few years while talking crap about India. Now is the time to do something in return for the country that you've been ridiculing for so many times. This is your chance. This is your opportunity to show the world that in fact you're not a bad boy. You don't mean any harm. PewDiePie, congratulate T-Series with being the biggest YouTube channel in the world, and use this moment to rise to the occasion and make a positive video about India. I am curious to see if you take on this challenge. I think 1 billion people would be very grateful for that. What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Do you think this video was interesting? Then please show your appreciation by liking this video and giving it a thumbs up. Do you want to contribute to a more balanced and positive approach towards India? Then support me by subscribing to my channel so that I can make more positive videos about India. As always, thank you so much for your support, and see you at the next video.